Denver is 19-4 straight up at home, 15-8 against the spread in that same category. They rank first in defensive rebounding in the NBA. Now, Cleveland on the other side, they are banged up and they are not winning a lot of games. They have Thompson out, Larry Nance out, Nwaba's out. And when it comes to the scoring, both teams are 3-1 to the over in their last 4 respectively. So with all that said and done, I'm going to purchase the half a point, slide it down, and take Denver -16 and the over 218 in that one. All right, let's go ahead and slide into some college basketball action. And we're going to start off with Bama at Tennessee. Let's go ahead and cue that up. I'll wait all day if I have to. Bama at Tennessee. Once again, I'll wait all day if I have to. Bama at Tennessee, 2 o'clock Eastern tip-off. The Vols open 13 up to -14.5. Totals at 154. Tennessee ranks 8th in scoring in college basketball. They also rank 2nd in offensive field goal percentage. Tennessee's 5-0 against the spread in their last 5. They're also 12-0 straight up in their games on their home court. Now, on the Bama side of things, they failed to cover in 4 out of their last 6 away from home. And when it comes to the scoring, this Tennessee defense is allowing just 62 points per contest on their home court. They're also allowing just 36% from the field on their home court as well. So with all that said and done, I'm going to purchase the half a point, buy it back down, take Tennessee -14 and the under 154 in that one. Next game, Kansas, West Virginia. 2 o'clock tip-off at WVU. Kansas is -5.5, totals 149. Kansas is 15-2 straight up overall for the year. They rank 19th in college basketball in defensive field goal percentage on the road. Now, the Mountaineers on the other side are 0-5 straight up in their last 5. They've also failed to cover in 5 out of their last 8. And when it comes to scoring, West Virginia's 5-1 to the under in their last 6, hosting Kansas. So if you're into historical trends, there's one for you right there. So with all that said and done, I'm going to purchase the half a point, slide it down, and take Kansas -5 and the under 149 in that one. Next game, Kentucky-Auburn. That is going to be a 4 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Once again, we're going to try to cue that up here on the board, and I can wait all day long if I have to. There it is, Kentucky at Auburn. Big matchup there. That's a 4 o'clock Eastern tip-off at Auburn. The Tigers are -4.5, totals 145. Now, if you like Auburn in this one, just keep in mind they're going up against a Wildcats team who's 13-3 straight up overall for the year, 4-2 against the spread in their last 6 on the road. Now, Kentucky ranks 2nd in the nation in defensive rebounding. They're also 8-2 straight up in their last 10, taking on Auburn if you're into historical trends. And speaking of Auburn, well, they failed to cover in 6 out of their last 9, and they're shooting 67% from the line on their home court. Unbelievable. Scoring-wise, Auburn 63% to the over at home this year. They're 7th in college basketball in home offensive scoring. So although I think Kentucky's going to get the job done, I think we might see some more points in this one than we think. I'm going to purchase the half a point, buy it up, and take Kentucky +5. And the over 145 in that one. All right, next and final game for our college basketball slate. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. It's going to be a 6 o'clock Eastern tip-off. And it is going to be Virginia at Duke. 6 o'clock tip-off at Cameron Indoor. The Blue Devils open 2.5, down to 1.5 already. Totals 141. If you like UVA in an upset here, just keep in mind they're taking on a Duke team who's very good at Cameron Indoor. They're 10-1 straight up at home. They're winning 87% of their games as the favorite. Their defense ranks 3rd in college basketball. I'm sorry, it's not their defense. Their offense ranks 3rd in scoring in the nation. They're also 2nd in home offensive rebounding. Meanwhile, on the Virginia side of things, well, they're shooting just 66% from the line. They also rank 167th in offensive rebounding. Now, when it comes to the scoring, UVA's, well, they're just 67% to the under in their last 9. Meanwhile, Duke is 82% to the under at home this year. So with all that said and done, I'm going to purchase the half a point, buy it down, and take Duke -1 and the under 141 in that one. All right, next and final sport. It's going to be some hockey, and we're going to start with the Rangers. I'll wait all day if I have to. We're going to start with the Rangers at the Bruins. 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off in Boston. The Bruins open 250 down to 235. That's a 15-cent fade of the favorites. Totals at 6. The Rangers are plus 200. Boston's plus 110 on the puck line. We have Lundqvist in net for the Rangers. Tuukka Rask in net for Boston. And like I said yesterday, don't piss me off, all right? These guys are the projected starters. It's Friday right now, the time I'm doing this video. And we're doing the video for a Saturday game at 7 o'clock. So things change. If these aren't the starters by puck drop, I'm sorry. It's on you, not me. Lundqvist for the Rangers, Rask for Boston. Now the Bruins are 7-3 straight up in their last 10. They're winning 71% of their games on their home ice. Boston is second in the NHL in goals allowed per game at just 2.6 goals per contest. Now the Rangers on the other side, they rank 30th in goals allowed on the road at 4.2. They're also winning just 30% of their games as the official road underdog. Now when it comes to the scoring, New York 67% to the over on the road when the line was 6 or higher. So with all that said and done, I'm going to take Boston -1.5, getting the job done on the puck line, and the over 6 goals in that one. Next game, Sharks, Lightning. Passed it. Sharks, Lightning. 7 o'clock puck drop in Tampa Bay. The Lightning open 140 up to -145, total 6.5. San Jose is plus $1.25 for some money line cash. The Lightning plus 170 for some puck line cash. We have Jones in net for San Jose. Vasilevsky projected for Tampa Bay. The Lightning are winning 79% of their games on their home ice. They're also winning 83% of their games at the current market price, and 81% of their games taking on teams allowing more than 2.9 goals per contest. Now San Jose on the other side, well, they're just 458 on the road this season. They rank 24th in the NHL in road defensive scoring. Now when it comes to the scoring, San Jose 70% to the over in their last 10. Give me Tampa Bay -145 and the over 6.5 in that one. Next game, Flames. Oilers. 10 o'clock puck drop in Edmonton. The Flames open 130 all the way down to 115. A 15-cent fade of Calgary in the early going here. Once again, the Flames open 130 down to -115. Total open 6 up to 6.5. Edmonton's plus 105 for some money line cash. Calgary's plus 220 laying the goal and a half. We have Mike Smith projected in net for the Flames. We have Mikko Kiskinen projected in net for Edmonton. And if you like the Oilers in this one at home, just keep in mind they're taking on a Calgary team who's second in the NHL in scoring. They're also first in the NHL in road defensive scoring. And when it comes to this Oilers team, they're winning just 33% of their games as the official home underdog. And when it comes to the scoring, Calgary's just 33% to the over on the road. Edmonton 2-1 to the under in their last trio of games. So with all that said and done, I'm going to lean Calgary -115, getting the job done on the road. And the under 6.5 in that one. All right, next and final game for the show. It is going to be Pittsburgh at Vegas. 10 o'clock puck drop in Sin City. The Golden Knights open 155 down to 145. A 10-cent fade of the Vegas Golden Knights in the early going here. Total open 6 up to 6.5. Pittsburgh's plus 125 for some money line cash. Vegas is plus 170 for some puck line cash. We have D. Smith projected for Pittsburgh. Fleury projected for the Golden Knights. Now Pittsburgh 7-3 straight up in their last 10. They're winning a very good, very solid 75% of their games that were played at the current market price. Vegas Golden Knights, well, they dropped 2 out of their last 3. They also have Subban and Carrier questionable for tomorrow with an illness. And when it comes to the scoring, the Golden Knights are just 36% to the under at home. So with all that said and done, I'm going to take Pittsburgh plus a goal and a half, getting the job done on the puck line, and the under 6.5 goals in that one.